Planning for your retirement can be overwhelming. Many of us get overwhelmed by these money decisions. How much do you save? How much do you invest? How do you do it? Now, a lot of us do have a 401k, but there's actually two kinds of 401ks, and here with me now is Michael Callahan of Pentec. I didn't even know until we started talking about this, and you said, oh no, you should have a Roth 401k, and I thought, what's that? And so a lot of people out there should be asking their employers, the difference between a traditional and a Roth. So tell us first, what is a traditional 401k?
The traditional 401k is you take it, your contributions go in pre-tax, meaning you take a tax deduction for it, and the monies go in, and it builds up over time, tax deferred, meaning you put the money in today, it earns its interest, but you pay the taxes later.
You pay the taxes later. And that's basically what people who have 401k, most people probably have that right now. But you say there is actually a Roth 401k that is better for some people, especially if they're on the younger end of things. What does a Roth 401k do?
The Roth 401k has the exact same limits and contributions that you could put into a traditional 401k, but the money you're putting in is after tax. You pay your taxes first. People say, well, why would I want to do that to save towards retirement? There's a huge advantage in the Roth 401k, and that's your money builds up tax-free for the rest of your life or your beneficiary's life.
So you pay now, but then when you go to cash it out, there are no taxes at all. And so how can you figure out which one you should do? Is it depending on your age?
Well, there's certainly two groups that it's very advantageous. When we take a look at the younger group, younger folks just entering the workplace, they're more than likely going to be at a lower pay rate currently, and they're going to get increases as time goes on, which means they're going to be in higher tax rates later on. So pay your taxes now while it's cheap, and you're at a lower tax bracket or a tax rate. Pay your taxes now and get tax-free forever.
And get tax-free forever.
And then the second group.
So here's the traditional. You're saying you would get your tax deductions today and a tax rate lower in retirement. So someone like that, is that generally if you're closer to retirement, you might want the traditional?
Yes. And if you haven't saved enough towards retirement, you'd be in a position where you'd want to make sure that you're in retirement years, you're probably at a lower tax rate. So for those folks that haven't saved a lot, they're better off in the traditional.
Clarify that one point for me. What do you mean? How is your tax rate when you retire determined? Is it determined by what you were making at the end of your career? Or?
No, it's really determined on how much you're taking out to maintain your lifestyle. So the withdrawal is out of your 401k plan. If you don't have a lot that's involved in that 401k plan, the amount that you take out is going to be a little in order for it to last over your lifetime.
Yes.
So your tax rates will be lower.
Okay.
So one of the things that we look at for the middle group, there's the young group that's really advantageous to do it, and older, highly compensated folks, they're more than likely going to stay at the same tax rate or higher tax rates in retirement. The middle group, we take a look at how much did you save, and that's
figure it out.
We take a look at it.
So the bottom line is you at least want to go to your employer and say, do you even offer the Roth Roth 401k, excuse me, and do a lot of employers have the Roth?
Initially, it started off slow. It started in 2006. But now it's really starting to build up steam, and I would say we're probably about 60 to 70% of the employers now offer the Roth option. A lot of employers haven't really told people that much about it, so it's important to ask the question.
So go ask. I mean, I don't even know. We might have one here, but I guess we need to look into it, especially if we're younger. All right, thank you so much for being here, Michael.
You know, I think the key element to this is tax-free wins. So whenever you get a tax-free benefit, that's what you want to get.
Right, and even if it's 20 years, 30 years away, I guess if you get it all tax-free, then it can be a big benefit. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Karen.